Okay, so just want to say I finally took the time out to go to the police report and read up on all of the statements and evidence for myself, finally. And I only printed out this one page, and that's just showing like the police, they really were on it. And they did attempt to interview everybody that attended the party that night. Thing is, it looked like through everything I read, it was unsuccessful. I mean, or unconclusive. People weren't unable to be reached more than anything. So I guess that's another thing that goes into question as to why the case was wrapped up so quickly. Because no one was willing to cooperate. People's phone numbers were going to voicemail, they weren't returning a call, or whatever reason that kept them from getting back in contact with the detective who wanted to question him about the party. Another thing I wanted to bring up is the like the part when the security guard mentioned to the police. I heard somebody read about this. That's why I decided to just go ahead on and look things up for myself, because I had mostly been going on other people's pages and just seeing what they was coming up with. So finally I looked into it myself. But I still couldn't find the report when the security guard told the police that he would be out of the country. I think on September 22nd. I'm not sure because I didn't get to pull it up. So I don't know the exact date to that. And just want to find out, like, I want to read some more into that myself. Okay, so also the kosher kitchen contractor. There was a report that I didn't see it. I guess because I pull things up on my phone, I guess it's different from when you go and look it up on the computer. But I was looking for those two things: the security guard who mentioned he'll be out of the state, and the contractor who was working on the kitchen because they were remodeling it to open it up, under new management, I guess, or open up a new restaurant in the hotel. Didn't get to go to that and pull that up. Those are two things that I want to look into. I don't know. It just brings us back to a dead end. And this case has been all over the place. I mean, everybody is just been everywhere with every thought possible of this could have happened, and so many theories, and we just back to nowhere. That's why I just said I'll just take a break from it. And I'm subscribed to a few people. I mean, I check out their videos when I run across it. But, I mean, we really have gotten nowhere. And another thing comes into question is the medicine that was in her drink. Who was that medication prescribed to? And how did it get into her drink? Who put it in there? I mean, it's been 3 months, I think, today, and still no solid, concrete evidence of murder. Like, we can speculate, and everything really seems like this one thing that we're going back to, that somebody in the room murdered her, or the security guard. It's something about him, though. To me, I'm just leave it alone for now. But yeah, and we just still ain't nowhere right now. Um, and people again are bickering and flagging other people's pages and all of this copyright stuff. And I don't know. But to backtrack a little bit with the whole thing. First, we started off with the hotel room, the party, Irene, the $200. We all were wrong with that. Come to find out, it was with the credit card scam or identity theft, and people went to jail behind that. So that was illegal activity, one. Two, the second illegal activity that was going on was probably some underagers in there, but if not, they still were having alcohol. They had marijuana in the room. They mentioned someone, the security, tried to cover up what they was doing. Back to him again with his, I don't know. And then when everyone spoke on Kenneka and, her ways, the way that they know her to be, not a heavy drinker, can't really handle it. But it looked like they were pressuring her. Girl, get some else to drink. Do this, do that. And that's what made her hit the bottle hard. She drunk out of a gallon Hennessy. Something that they know that she probably wouldn't do. But they pushed her to do it. And then they want to say, oh, she wasn't like that. So I just kind of blame them for that too. I mean, I know she was 19 and people say, well, she wasn't a child but still they pressured her into something they know she really wasn't into. Just goes to show the level of respect they really have for their friend. Uh, I don't know. Just a lot of craziness was going on that night, and none of us could really get down to what happened. With back to these cameras, the cameras not working. None of the cameras were working. The main camera that we needed to see didn't work. So that's nothing. We still back at nothing. And looking at those reports, look like they started the report from the September 12th and ended it October 13th or 14th. And that's still not long enough to investigate something. I know they probably got frustrated because a lot of these people just hard to contact, not calling back. And I mean, I read for myself, so many people didn't bother to call the detective back. I mean, if you know that you're innocent of any wrongdoing, what's the problem? Why not call back? So, I don't know. But the case was closed so fast. I know cases stay open months, probably almost a year or longer when it's dealing. This is somebody's death. This is a death. Someone died. You know, I don't know. Um, at this point, just don't really know where to go with my thoughts as of now. It still leaves me at nowhere. But I'm still gonna kind of like fall back from the videos until I get some solid, facts. And I checked out this guy's page, Mika, I think. Checked him out. He's the only one I've pretty much really been watching in its entirety. Everybody else I kind of skimmed through because I don't have time for the foolishness. I know everybody have their opinion, but I'm looking for facts, solid facts when it comes up to this case. And that's all I want to talk to is people who are serious about it and serious about finding out the truth. So I checked out his page. Go check him out. He got some really good stuff on it. I really I feel his take on it. I agree with a lot of what he's talking about on his page pertaining to the Kenneka Jenkins case. But don't know where to go at from here. But I'll still be checking on to the latest that they come up with. It ain't too much you can look forward to other than Facebook videos because the original case is closed. I'm hearing they have like a private investigator on it. Don't really know if that's true to say, but I've been watching and just looking out for newer stuff.